ಸರ್ಕಾರ ಕೇಂದ್ರ ಸರ್ಕಾರ ಆಗಲಿ ರಾಜ್ಯ ಸರ್ಕಾರ ಆಗಲಿ ಇದು ಕೆಲವರು ಕೈಗೊಂಬೆ. ಜನಗಳಿಗೆ ಏನು ಬೇಕೋ ಅದನ್ನು ಮಾಡೋಂಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಅದ್ರ ಪರಿಣಾಮ ಏನು, ಜನರು ಈಗ ಒಂದು ಹಂತದವರೆಗೆ ತಡ್ಕೋತಾರೆ, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಜನ ದಂಗೆ ಎದ್ಬಿಡ್ತಾರೆ.
Why have people lost belief in governments? That too in the world's largest democracy.
Frankly speaking, had a very negative perception of the government.
I used to think that the government mechanism has not been able to reciprocate to the needs of the community. I used to always think, why can't they do this or why can't they do that?
It is true that the lack of communication and coordination between the government structure and society is the root cause of such a persistent situation. Is it possible to do away with the negative perspective of society towards the governmental system? Can it be reduced a bit? Is it not possible to understand the limitations of the governmental system? It is possible. A unique experiment by the Karnataka Knowledge Commission called Jnana Fellowship is an example of it.
We have taken up this Jnana Fellowship program, which is first of its kind in Karnataka, and most probably I think it must be there first of its kind in other states also. This scheme of Jnana Fellowship is primarily to interface those young citizens with the public system, so that the young citizens will understand how the system is working and the system will understand how the youngsters are.
Renowned space scientist, presently member of the Planning Commission of India, Dr. K Kasturirangan is the chairman of Karnataka Jnana Ayoga, that is, the Karnataka Knowledge Commission. The commission facilitated eligible young professionals to take a break from their careers and work with the state government. They are expected to carry on research, new initiatives, project management and training in various departments. After getting the necessary permissions from the government and line departments, the Karnataka Knowledge Commission carried an ad campaign in the print media. This resulted in over 3,300 persons applying online. The Karnataka Public Service Commission helped the Knowledge Commission in scrutinizing the original records of all the eligible applicants. A merit list of 242 candidates was published by giving appropriate weightage to every dimension of the applicant. The first 50 in the list were called for a personal interview. 24 were selected. Finally, 18 joined as Jnana Fellows. The whole process was carried out under the supervision of an advisory and selection committee headed by a former IAS officer, Dr. Meenakshi Sundaram.
It is very innovative, very visionary, and above all, the most urgently needed in the context of the credibility that the public governmental system should have to appreciate each other's concerns and problems. I should say they were some of the top class, capable, competent professionals drawn from various segments of the Karnataka. If you were to select somebody who can understand the governmental system and also give a feedback to the governmental system, these were the kind of people that we were expecting, and we got them.
Of the 18 Jnana Fellows, 5 are doctorates, 9 are postgraduates, and 3 are professional degree holders. 12 persons are from Bengaluru city and 1 each from Bagalkot, Shivamoga, Dharwad, Koppala, Tumkur and Kodagu or Coorg districts. Male and female fellows were equal in number. Significantly, 15 are from the private sector and 3 from the government.
Government system, in spite of all policies regarding transparency, openness, as well as participation of stakeholders, participation of civil society, is generally allergic to any participation. Government itself is in a state where it needs to receive much more. So, can this be a more wider open system where people can come and contribute?
When I realized that a lot of things are happening in the government also, but it is taking its own time to reach the target public altogether.
5 Jnana Fellows worked with the Department of Health and Family Welfare, 3 each with the Department of Planning, and Department of Primary and Secondary Education, 2 each with the Department of Higher Education and DPAR elections, and 1 each with the Department of Horticulture, Women and Child Development, and Youth Services and Sports. These Jnana Fellows conducted research, field visits, interviews, meetings and surveys during a period of 6 months. All 18 Jnana Fellows presented their work done reports to Karnataka Jnana Ayoga, the Knowledge Commission, in the presence of the representatives of their respective departments.
ನಾವು ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳಿಗೆ ಕೆಲವು ಕ್ವಶನೇರ್ಸ್ನ ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಈ ಒಂದು ಅಧ್ಯಯನ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದಾಗ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳು ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ, ಸರ್ ನಮ್ಮಿಂದನೂ ಈ ಸಲಹೆ ತಗೊಂಡು ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದಾ ಸರ್? ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಗಳನ್ನ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೂ ಕೂಡ ನಮ್ಮಿಂದನೇ ಕೇಳಿ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿರುತ್ತಾ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ತುಂಬ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿರುತ್ತಲ್ವ ಸರ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಅವರು ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳಿಂದ ಅನುಭವ ಬಂತು.
They are young, they are talented, they are self-confident and they want to prove a point, they want to change things which are happening in a routine fashion, and they have suggested certain changes based on their experience. I am sure it will be of great help to us in changing the old ways and bringing in new ways of functioning.
I am now aware of how difficult it is for a single action point to be implemented, and this awareness has come about after joining this Karnataka Jnana Knowledge Fellowship.
What is the takeaway from this entire program? I think one thing that as a commission, the satisfaction that we are getting is we could take off this program and make it a reality. Many a time you will think of so many things, you can dream so many things, but it has to become a reality. The second thing is primarily the Jnana Fellows, they appreciating the system, understanding the system, and many of them have expressed that they would like to continue to work in this social space.
We hope to not only continue this scheme, spread it out to other endeavors within the state governmental system, and also increase the number of fellowships. I am sure that the government will positively respond to this, primarily because of the fact that we have interacted with the various secretaries of the line departments, and I should say that they were disappointed that they didn't get more number of these fellows rather than the other way. As a part of institutionalizing this within the governmental system, we will identify a mechanism to do. I think this is something every state in its governance system would like to have. So we will make a good document, and the Knowledge Commission under Dr. Sudhee could certainly support providing inputs and experiences about this kind of a scheme to other states also. The Karnataka government is looking ahead, and I mean the government has been very forward looking in trying to carry this all in the interest of development of the state and improving the lot for the benefit of the public and at every segment of the public and society. So I would like to see Karnataka, already it is in the dominant positions of our science, technology and education is concerned, but I would like to see Karnataka dominating in the overall aspect of knowledge society through a very orchestrated effort to improve every element of the knowledge system and bring the benefit of the knowledge system for improving the quality of life of every citizen of Karnataka, and that's what I would like to see, and which will happen the way it is going.